Alright, so I'm gonna do this one about brown, like some brown women. You know what I mean? Alright, so to set the scene up, now the cracker learns from a nigga, right? Cracker, you know what I mean? This interaction with niggas, because niggas is everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, niggas is everywhere. Niggas is in Europe. Niggas is everywhere. Like, we everywhere on this planet. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, the cracker call Europe his home, but, like, whatever. So, anyway. So at the end of the day, they figure out, well, look, if we get some brown women, and we keep their kids and all of the offsprings and all of that shit, like, we captivate them motherfuckers, then basically, we could have us some niggas under our control as if they are, you know, our kids or our whatever, but they are property, so they know they're not equal with us or whatever, which is completely not true. You know what I mean? You're actually better than them, but since they kidnap you, they control what you learn. So since you haven't been taught anything about you and you've only been taught things about them, that's all the fuck you know, unless you go out and get some information on your own. You feel me? So, and that's what kind of like that consciousness shit is about. It's about just being aware that, like, a lot of this shit just be lies, man, you know what I'm saying? And how different we are from how we would normally be acting if we wasn't under this Western bullshit. Like, if you wasn't force-fed this Western bullshit. So, that's why, to an extent, like, the niggas don't matter. Like, it's really all about the woman, because the woman has the portal for the child to get here. You know what I'm saying? So they keep life going. You feel me? Like, you know, I feel like, as far as, like, with gay people, like, you do what you do with whoever you trying to do your sex thing with, whatever. But at the end of the day, like, the reason that it's not natural to whatever extent is because if everybody on the planet was to turn homosexual overnight, between 120 and like 200 years, every person on the planet would, like, die off and all existence of life would stop. So therefore, if what is keeping the planet going as far as population is a man and a woman being together, then obviously, you know, there's something there that is more important than a man and a man or a woman and a woman. Period. It's the only way to keep life going. So, I mean, you know, you do the fucking math. But at the end of the day, like I said, though, you do who you want to do whatever you do, you know what I mean? But don't act like that shit is normal. I mean, I'm not saying that, oh, people, you know, people be like, oh, well, they did it all the way back in these times, and da-da-da. They do it in the wild sometimes, some of the certain animals, and da-da-da. Alright, whatever. That's why I'm saying I'm not judging that shit, because you do what you do. But at the end of the day, like, the only way for life to keep going, which is the only reason that you're here in the first fucking place, is because some man and some woman laid down. So, like, you know, don't try to act like that's not the most natural thing for a man and a woman to be procreating and keeping shit moving and having, you know what I'm saying, and doing like that type of shit. Like, it's not natural for a dude. Don't act like it's not natural, or a dude or a lady or a guy who has a child shouldn't tell them, oh yeah, don't wear a fucking princess dress because they pick up and they want to wear it. Like, we want to get the fuck out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? You supposed, as a parent, you supposed to mold them into, you know what I'm saying, knowing right from wrong and this, that, and the third. They don't know what's right and wrong. You know what I mean? People can manipulate them to do whatever and shit. So at the end of the day, my thing is, with the women, it's like this. Like, see, brown women know they're going to survive because they understand to an extent who has the power right now, or who they assume has the power right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they saw so much violence and pain and like suffering done to people, you know what I'm saying, that, or put it like this, like that Willie Lynch shit, right? Alright, so the bigger the person that everybody looked up to, you know what I'm saying, like, you tear them down, and then all of the dudes that was afraid of that brown alpha male or whatever, or respected that brown alpha male, is like, damn, like, I have respect for him, you know what I'm saying, for what he do, or, you know what I mean, how he was able to handle himself, and this motherfucker did him dirty, so, you know what I mean, I'm not fucking with that dude right there, because obviously you got more fear, respect, which is two types of respect, like love, respect, and fear, respect, and then I guess general respect. So I guess maybe it's like 3, you know what I mean? But like, you know, they say, man, like, fear overpowers that, like, the fear overpowers that love thing, you know what I mean? And I guess maybe sometimes, but you know, that's how it was gonna be for most of them. And then who, like, right now, like, and even back then, like, who, when they have a baby, is going to tell their baby to go out there, especially if they have a little son, who gonna tell their son to go out there and hop right into a war that the mom ain't trying to, like, she's already succumbed to the mentality that, you know, she's stuck there or whatever. Like, she not trying to get out. She not trying to tell you how to get out. She trying to tell you how to survive. You know what I'm saying? But as the men on the planet, you know, we are going to be, like, moving, shaking, conquering, this, that, and the third, you know? So that's why the brown woman don't really understand the brown man at this point in time, because what she wants you to do is go along with the system. You know what I'm saying? Because if she goes along with the system, things will be fine for her for the most part, because she's still going to keep birthing children for this system. She's still going to keep doing things and participating in this system, because she's over, like, you know, they have a lot of responsibility, first and very foremost being the mother of the planet, like, you know what I mean, for like humanity, you feel me, the brown woman, Latinos, Hispanics, and what was formerly known as black people, which is really brown people, you know what I'm saying, like, just regular brown people. I mean, Africa, you know, I think it was like kind of like an Asiatic Africana, North Americano, you know what I mean? Just, you know, to represent the different type of eras that our people kind of have went through or whatever, from the land being one land to having respect for Africa, because it was the center land that where civilization possibly started or probably started or whatever, and then North Americana, because shit, that's where we at right now. And with what they call North America or whatever. So anyway, the brown man gotta understand that most of these brown women, man, they just want some shame. Like, most women, period, like, alright, it go somewhat into childlike indoctrination. See, like, this shit started as a child, like, telling them they a princess and da-da-da-da, which is basic shit that everybody do, which you've been indoctrinated to do, like, through the things that you watch and, like, interact with and shit. Because you learn the most by what you see. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You learn by what you see and what you interact with. So, the thing that you see the fucking most, nigga, is the television. And then after that, you know what I'm saying, the next thing that you possibly interact with every day is the radio. So, that's the two things, that's the two ways that they force what they want on you. Because they force what they want on the radio, and they force what they want on TV. So, you know what I mean, unless you going out finding your own shit, then you're not going to have no knowledge about shit. You know what I mean? So, like, your perspective would be trash. Because your perspective is basically fully theirs. You don't know what to think. But I look at it like, basically, it's going to have to be the brown men that realize what needs to happen and make it happen. And then the brown woman will fall in place. Really. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, like, the cracker, and I don't mean, cracker ain't all white people. Just like a nigga ain't all brown people. You know what I'm saying? There's a personality. There's a way you go about doing your thing and handling yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, like, they more so on the tip where they had like a patriarchal society where everything based off the man. Feel me? But, like, I would like to see ours be more based on our women like it's supposed to be, you know what I mean? And, like, right now, a lot of our women, like, they just chasing down shiny shit. You know what I mean? Like, whatever shiny. Like, like a dumb bitch will holler at a nigga with a Charger with 22s. That's a SXT. But don't really holler at the nigga with the plain R, you know what I mean? Like the plain RT. You feel me? Or the play SRT. Like, she don't holler at them because it's plain, but, like, she'll jump on a nigga dick with 22s on this shit quick. But the bitch don't even know that nigga leasing the car and the rims and everything. So ain't none of that shit his. He riding around in a bank loaner car. Cause he owed a bank for that shit. All that shit. He owed a fucking bank. So he riding around in somebody else's car on somebody else's rims, paying them every month to do so. But you on his nuts, cause he got some shiny shit. You think he got something that you gonna get, so you gonna give him everything. But the nigga that's grinding the right way to get his, you don't wanna fuck with him. Why? Because he getting his money too slow, or he ain't got enough to just be playing with to go fuck around, do whatever, because he's trying to play in the system as a brown man. But then when he try to turn around and tell you that shit, then you, like, want to be acting some type of way. See, fuck it. I'm gonna do a whole nother segment and section of these little conversations or whatever, dialogue or whatever. I'm gonna do a whole section of these just straight for brown men and brown women from my perspective, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna call it brown woman and man. Brown man and woman, yeah, brown woman and man. Don't you see how, like, woman got men in it, female, got male in it. You know what I mean? All of the names for women that come from them pink people, them people that made the language that you speak, made it up of, what, 3, 4, however many other languages, you know what I'm saying? And them languages were made up off of other languages, so you really, you know what I'm saying, unless you really getting back into studying deep in the language, you really don't even really necessarily understand their language, like, and I ain't saying you, like, some of that shit I don't understand my damn self, you feel me? But at the end of the day, though, you know what I mean, taking it for whatever they telling you it is, that's out the door, man, you know what I mean? You gotta, like, just research shit. You feel me? And, you know, take the meat, throw away the bone, man. But, at the end of basically what I want to say is, for possibly for a second, you know, some of these brown men, they're gonna have to stop hollering at a certain type of brown woman, and we're gonna have to take, you know, have like some kind of a thing where we wind up making a water hole and filling it up with brown women who still have dreams of freedom, still have better and bigger dreams, intelligent, you know, ain't all, you know, all some smut shit. Like, see, what chicks don't understand, I don't think, or maybe they do, I don't know. A nigga like to see you in nothing, but that's cause he only, like, alright, hold on before I say that. Understanding that you are the, like, Mother Earth for the, like, for life on the planet, like you're the portal for life on the planet, so you're already gonna be like the greatest thing here, down there, right? And then, of course, we're gonna really enjoy to, like, appreciate such a beautiful thing. So if you're just gonna flaunt that shit in whichever way you gonna flaunt it, a dude's gonna like it. He's gonna look. So, like, if you walking around looking like a hooker who is trying to get attention of people who just wanna come in, pay some money, and fuck now, or get a dick sucked right now, if you wanna look like one of them, don't be mad when a nigga come at you like one of them. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, yeah, you getting attention and shit, but you getting all the wrong attention. Like, and if you do like that kind of attention, just understand the type of niggas you probably gonna deal with. Like, there's gonna be so many like situations you gonna have to deal with coming from that shit. You know what I mean? Cause now once a nigga get you, when if he really into you like that, like, he don't want nobody looking at you like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, he want to be the one to be able to look at you like that, and now you feel some type way because you thinking he trying to control you, when you should have been controlling yourself, like, you know what I mean? Like, but a nigga like to look, but if you dress nice, we still will look, we still gonna holler, it don't matter. Sweatpants and some sneaks. If you cute, you cute, man. Fuck it. Fuck out of here. But anyway, so that was just my ramble for the day, man. I just think that until it becomes a nice, solid, like, coalition, a group of dudes, like a water hole of dudes and a water hole of women who on the same path to, like, complete freedom, freeing up the planet from these people ruling it like they are, you know what I'm saying, through this bullshit, you know what I'm saying, passing this knowledge properly on to other people and setting this whole thing up, you know what I mean, it's just gonna be complete confusion as it is, you feel me? Like, it's an easy thing some of this shit is easy to fix, man. It's just gonna take a certain type of layout to make sure it all comes together properly. You know what I'm saying? But man, as far as I go, dog, I think I know what that layout is. So, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna see what's popping, see what it do. It's your boy, Mike P, man. Just expressing my mind, you dig? Alright.